We are Group 14. The members in our group are Spencer Brown, Aaron Edwards, Greg Hovsepian, and Bradley Cooley.
As far as application requirements go, because we want a user to be able to interact with this online library just like they would with a standard physical library, the requirements are as follows. We want somebody to be able to uniquely identify themselves, just like you would with, say, a library card. So the user will be able to log on with a unique user ID. They will be able to browse different products, be it by title, release date, author, etc. Also, they will be able to select a product for rental, just like you would at a normal library. They'll be able to essentially pick out a book from our online library and rent it. Then when they finish that book, they will be able to return it. So they'll be able to return that product to the database. As far as an admin user is concerned, they will be able to add additional books to this online library or remove them from the database. Another important requirement of our application is to consider the database schema and keep it in mind throughout the experience of the user. We want the user to be able to rent, for example, any type of item in the same manner, whether it be a book, magazine, movie, or music. And as can be seen in the ER diagram, there's that participation constraint between an item and a book, magazine, movie, or music, and they all share certain attributes. And because of that, we want the flow of the application to behave similarly whether the user is renting any one of those types of items.
So for our library system ER diagram, we kept it simple for now, and as we are developing, we will be adding more entities, relationships, and attributes, or whatever else that is needed. So currently we have 6 different entities: a user, an admin user, an item, books, magazines, movies, and music. So a user has 2 different attributes, a name and an ID, which are both used as the keys as well. A user can have more attributes, but for now we're just going to keep it to those 2. The user has a relationship with an item by renting or returning the item. And for the admin user, its key is the employee ID. And the relationship to an admin user and an item is that an admin user can add items to the database. And then what an item consists of are 4 different entities, which is books, magazines, movies, and music. Obviously, a library can have more, but for now we're just going to keep it to these 4. So all these entities are considered weak, considering that the keys that they rely on are held in the item entity, which are the title and the release date. There's still attributes that a book has differently than a movie. For instance, a book has an author while a movie has a director. However, all these entities have a genre, a title, and a release date.
Our project will be based around a database that handles an online library management system. With an online library application, users should be able to browse different items including books, movies, magazines, and music. Someone may want to search using different keywords on the item's name or the name of the author, and they may want to filter the results by publication date, availability, genre, and possibly more. There must also be an interface for library administrators. A library is an evolving collection of content that needs to have items added, deleted, and edited frequently. Library administrators also may not be technically inclined, meaning they need to have their own graphical, safe, and easy-to-use interface for accessing and modifying the data. The interface for users and admins alike should try to be as easy to use and intuitive as possible, since we need to cater to a wide variety of audiences.